What's up, YouTube? It's me, Evan, and we're finally here for the updated room tour 2023. I was gonna try and wait till my new module cases came in to replace these two cabinets right here, but I got the email saying it's coming in June. So I didn't want to wait till then to give you guys an update. I'll just do a extra little module case video when those come in, showing those off. They're gonna be 6 scale displays. Alright, let's get started over here. Got this cool Godzilla sign from Hobby Lobby. Put that on the door. Godzilla crossing. My parents got me this lenticular poster for my birthday. So it's Sabo, Luffy, Ace from One Piece. Up here is my Shonen Jump crossover collection of video games. Those are Japanese NES, Japanese Nintendo DS. That's a Japanese PlayStation 2 game. That's a 3D printed Sega Saturn side, one of my favorite systems. And then here is my 3DS Smash Brothers edition with a cool sign I found on Etsy. Stand I found on Etsy. And there's a statue that came with Jump Force, the video game. Terrible video game. Here's my Sega Saturn collection and PlayStation 1 collection. There's some standout titles here. Godzilla. Strider 2 is really good. Final Fantasy 7 is not that good. Rival Schools is fun. And then right here, all these ones are Japanese writings. These are Capcom fighting games for Sega Saturn. I've done a video on my Versus collection during my Marvel vs. Capcom 2 arcade review. So you guys can watch that one if you want. Here's a cool one. Favorite Street Fighter game. In Japan, it was called Street Fighter Zero. In America, it's Street Fighter Zero. You can zoom in on those. Then it goes into my Dreamcast collection. Dreamcast is also one of my favorite systems. Love tennis. Got the create your own character, made him look exactly like me. This is actually a King of Fighters Sega Saturn. Comes with the extra megs of RAM so you can play it arcade perfect. More Dreamcast titles. Oh, and my Dreamcast sign I got off Etsy. South Park, that's a fun one. Love the Sonic series. And of course, gotta have Godzilla, no matter what system I have. And then here's more Sega Saturn titles. Love Virtual Cop 2, one of my favorite all-time games. This is a 3-pack. It came with Daytona, Virtual Fighter 2, and Virtual Cop 1. And then this is the first crossover fighting game between Capcom and SNK. So I had to get the system just to get this game. because I love them both so much. The very first crossover they ever did was a card game for it, but I'm not into card games, so I didn't get that. This is One Piece. This is Berserk. This is Rurouni Kenshin fighting game. And these are not my entire PS2 games collection. I just put fighting games here because that's my favorite genre. I want to have those on display. And I got these cool 3D printed signs again from Etsy. This one I had to have custom made because the guy didn't make one. So I sent him pictures. And then this is my entire PS3 collection. PS3 is also one of my favorite systems. I liked how you got to put movies and pictures, and you got to put music on it, so you could listen to your own music while you play games. These are my favorite One Piece video games. The Pirate Warriors. They didn't come out physically in America, so I had to import them. But I do have the digital versions. But I like physical media, so. And there goes Mario. That's my wife's. She got that before I even met her. My Smash Brothers collection. And this isn't my whole N64 collection. I only displayed Smash Brothers. Also GameCube. I got a ton of GameCube games, but no room to display them. Wii, that's my entire Wii U collection and Wii collection. I don't have many. Oh no, it's not because Zack and Wiki ain't here. I guess I only displayed the fighting games with that too. More Godzilla, of course. And then my PS4 collection. The only thing I don't have out here right now is Rock Band 4. Because I have that with the console because I play it a lot. Here goes Smash Bros. Coin. This is a Atari game. It's actually a cassette, like you used to listen to music on. It's the European version. This is a Japanese game. Shrouded in Shadows. I got it because it has Gamera, Godzilla, Ultraman, Appleseed. And then here's the Overflow. Got some titles here. This is a great game. This is the last game I bought. Steel case. Got this because it has Akuma in it. I'm not a Tekken fan, but I love Akuma. He's my favorite Street Fighter character. And then here's my Dark Side skateboard. My system came with Smash Brothers. What's the system called? Switch. I got this cool Hallmark ornament this year. Love it. Here's all my Switch games. Don't have a lot. Just these. And then I got this 3D Luffy poster. Sure, it doesn't show up on camera, but in real life it looks really cool. Alright, now I'll go over these comic books on the wall here. This is a 1/25 cover, or maybe 1/50. Dark Knight Returns. Godzilla vs. Biollante cover. Actually has all his villains on here. It's really cool. This is another 1 in 25 or 1 in 50 variant cover. Love the ancient Greek writing looking like. Jim Lee cover. My favorite Doomsday cover. This is a Michael Turner Marvel Wizard World exclusive. He had to go to the con to get it. And we got Juggernaut's first appearance. My favorite X-Men character. Darkseid's first cameo. Darkseid's first full appearance. And then New Gods #1 has a lot of people's first appearance. Orion, especially, one of my favorite characters. We got Thanos' first appearance. First appearance of Firestorm. Love him thanks to the Superpowers cartoon. Or Super Friends. Starfire's first appearance. Raven's first appearance. Cyborg's first appearance. Deathstroke first appearance, one of my favorite villains. First crossover, Secret Wars. That was actually made to make toys, sell toys. Superboy Prime, another one of my favorite villains, first appearance. First appearance of the Green Lantern Corps. Kilowog, one of my favorite Green Lanterns. Had to get that comic. I got that hanging because it's a awesome Darkseid cover, but it's also Amanda Waller's first appearance. Venom's first cameo or appearance. Awesome. George Perez, Infinity Gauntlet. First Carnage cover. Gold incentive variant cover. First Doomsday cover. First Kyle Rayner, my favorite Green Lantern. This is one of my favorite covers. Darkseid vs. Galactus. I don't like the comic book because I don't like the outcome. The writer had it in for Darkseid. One of my favorite covers because I'm not a Batman fan. Again, Michael Turner, one of my favorite artists. Also one of my favorite comic book runs, Jeff Johns' Teen Titans, was amazing. Another one of my favorite comic runs, Jeff Loeb, Ed McGuinness art. Superman, Batman. Same thing over there. Superman, Batman, Michael Turner. Then Superboy Prime, my favorite artwork of him ever, Jim Lee. And over here, all the ones on the doors here. First appearance of Demon. Cosmic Odyssey, one of my favorite stories. Jeff Johns' run of Justice Society, one of my favorites. Also, that's an Alex Ross cover. Villains United, another favorite story of mine. Another favorite Jeff Johns story. Another favorite Jeff Johns story. There's a theme here. Justice League Dark. I don't know who wrote that, but I really like the story. Very good. New Avengers. Another great story, and that's the first appearance of the Dark Order. Thanos' lackeys. Annihilation, another great story. Illuminati, very cool group. Just an awesome Thanos cover, and I like. One of my favorite Spider-Man covers ever. I love Juggernaut, so I gotta have some rep. Black Costume Origin. My favorite drawing of Darkseid ever. And also one of my favorite crossovers. It's the Teen Titans and X-Men. DC vs. Marvel series. JLA Avengers. So these are my crossovers. Old school. This was a good one. They went up against Carnage and Joker. This is a good one. They went up against Thanos and Parallax. This is Amalgam. So that's Thor and Orion and Darkseid and Thanos combined. Blackest Night, another amazing story, amazing art here. I think that's Jim Lee. Another great cover. Amazing art here. Love Doomsday. More great art. Got this because he's my favorite character. I got the whole series. It's very good. I love it, especially when he beats Batman. Another great cover. Series wasn't too great, but a great cover. And then this I got. This is an original comic. This is a reprint done by Todd McFarlane in his Page Puncher series. Came with a little shitty toy. This was a really cool one. I love Aliens, one of my favorite movie franchises. And I love Darkseid. This is a great one. It's just a cover. The story isn't really about this. It's just a crossover they did for the game. And Jet is one of my most favorite video game characters. Two of my most favorite cartoons. Japanese Godzilla versus American. Had to get that. Hate American Godzilla. Two of my old school heroes. He-Man was my favorite as a little kid, but as an adult, Thundercats was way better. Love all these Hanna-Barberas. Every show. And Mega Man and Sonic. Marvel's most powerful superhero team ever. That was a cool idea, cool book. Another great storyline here. It was the continuation of Annihilation. Great Alex Ross, Uncanny X-Men. Favorite X-Men team. I know it's shitty art, but I just like the Juggernaut, so that's why I put it there. Not a fan of either of these characters, but I really like the cover. I think it's iconic. I love the art. Two great characters here. One of my favorite covers of all time because I love Doctor Doom and I love Storm. That's my favorite look for Storm too. This was just a cool Ed Benes cover. One of my favorite artists. Another great cover. Adam Hughes cover. One of my favorite characters, Zatanna. Trying to get her first appearance, but ridiculous money for it. Gilliam March cover. You can tell why I like his art. Another Adam Hughes cover. Horrible comic book. I read the whole series. Not good. Just got it for the appreciation of Adam Hughes art. Great Star Sapphire cover. I forget who drew this one. Another great Adam Hughes. I'm not a huge Catwoman fan, but I just love his art. And then a video game that was pretty good and turned out to be a great comic book. Couldn't believe how good that was. Another crossover. Godzilla whooping up the Avengers. In the issue before, he whooped up the Fantastic Four. Another surprisingly great crossover. And an amazing crossover. Every horror fan needs to read this. It continues right where literally every other movie they were ever in left off, including Freddy vs. Jason. Another great cover is my favorite kaiju besides Godzilla by Lanty. Great art. Darkstalkers, one of my favorite franchises. And also Street Fighter. Kuma being my favorite. Alright, next is the bookshelf. We got these katanas up here. Dragon hilt. Got my Galactus, Marvel Legends. Got my Planet Express ship. My Gamera. Another cool Hallmark ornament. Superman's my all-time favorite hero. There goes my little Godzilla. Love him. Trendmasters Godzilla playset. And this, I don't know who made this. It's a big-ass Godzilla. I like it. And then on this shelf, we got some video games that I don't have room for on the shelf. But I have them here because they all have a Darkseid in them. So it's part of my Darkseid collection. So this is the N64 Superman game, one of the worst games ever, but Darkseid makes an appearance in it. some of my books. The Japanese ones are usually about Godzilla. And then these right here are all art books. These Udon ones are from the comic book art. And these Japanese ones are by the manga artists themselves. Usually the colored art that they've done in between writing the manga series. And my Mr. Show book. Greatest sketch comedy show ever. The Thanos helicopter that remote control actually works, flies. Another Hallmark ornament that lights up. And this here is a coin collection of the Legion of Doom, and behind it is Justice League. Well, I'll do a separate video about my coin collection because obviously I have a lot of coins. Nerdy like that. First Thanos figure I ever got. It's a little pop I found. Eagle Moss. Marvel Legend. First Thanos toy ever made, PVC. And then this is a HeroClix with the Shrine to Death. A little toy I found at Walmart. This is a framed stamp Superman. Then we go down here. This is the comic book section. Trades and paperbacks and all kinds of stuff. Darkseid pin, Darkseid, whatever that is. I mean, Thanos, my bad. Now we got Darkseid. I was looking at him and talking. Cool little pin set I found online. Got some squaring off. More pins for Darkseid. Got this great, another ornament Hallmark just delivers to all nerds everywhere.
In the Great Hall of the Justice League.
Super Friends cartoon, if you nerds know that. Another pin. Got this silver coin. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do a coin view. That's a guitar pick. Another pin, those eyes light up. This is a cute little Thanos thing I found. Alright. And then these are art books and comic books. American artists. Doors box set. Preacher, Why the Last Man. This is a gold Charizard card. I have all the other cards loose, and I also have them mint in box. Mini Hall of Justice, another coin, Smash Brothers. Ushis. Cruelty Robot. Taz, my favorite Warner Brothers cartoon. My Gizmo from my childhood. And then more comic books. This is the entire Jack Kirby Fourth World run in comic form, and then the omnibus. And then my only slabbed. I got it just because that's one of my favorite stories of all time. Miniseries. And signed by Jim Starlin. Got a nice piece of artwork back there. Some pins. I got this. This is a Darkseid watch, believe it or not. Limited edition. Let's see if I can open it. One-handed. So that's really cool. I got a Thanos one. I'm waiting for it to go on a deep sale, and I'll get that one too. This is a Superpowers Burger King Puffy sticker. That's a bio card for Darkseid. Got a Darkseid Superman football back there. It's hard to see. This is a standalone Darkseid little lead figurine. Alright, now up here we got a Godzilla Pop. My favorite statue ever made. X Plus Biolante. Look at the beauty. Love the detail. And then my Godzilla toy from my childhood, the Imperial Godzilla. He's been recruited to the Green Lantern Corps. Back there is my favorite katana. That one's actually made in Japan. And then I got a couple right here. It's a dragon. Again. And then on to the Godzilla case here. So this is all his villains all together here, made by Bandai back in the 90s. I tried to only do the 90s series, but it got a couple that slipped through, like that Mothra was from later on, and then King Kong, obviously from the 60s movies, but those are the few exceptions. Mothra movies are really good. And then we got SH Monster Arts with little city effects, little maser cannons going after them. And I don't know how that snuck in there. And then you can see Violente's ripping up that one, eating it. Yeah, but these are awesome. And then this is my Bandai soft vinyl Godzilla collection. Theater exclusive. Smallest Godzilla I own. He came with that Transmaster's head. These cards are signed by the suit actors from the 90s and the 50s. Met them at the Godzilla Con. Violente, I just had to squeeze in there because I ran out of room up there. And then here is my X Plus collection. So we got 89. That's a Gamera. I don't think X Plus made that. I don't know who did. Got 93. Got that because of the cute face. And then my favorite of all time, 90. Oh no, this is 93. That's 89. This is 92. My bad. My favorite of all time is 93. And then my baby. And then here is the Japanese NES game. I got this cool stand off Etsy. And then nothing in there yet. Oh, here's a tip to collectors who live in humid areas. If you have your collection sealed, I throw these I don't know what they're called, but they're like packing things that wick out moisture. So when you get something shipped to you, they'll suck up the moisture so it doesn't get wrecked. And I just put those in every case so that it doesn't get all, damp inside and wreck the collectibles. Here's my video game shelf. I put a little console by each one. So Cammy has the Dreamcast, Genesis, Saturn, and that's a Sega Saturn Bandai model kit. And then once I get the module cases in here, you'll be able to see these without the glare, because these doors can't open, they slide. So we got this one was a disappointment. I don't like the gloss on it. But this Cammy's amazing, Alpha Cammy. OG Cammy. Poison. Kasumi. The Kuma's one of my favorites. Also very limited. Made by Prototype Z. It's 1/6 scale. Dimitri model. There goes a Felicia statue. And Morgan. This one is amazing. A shoujo made by Kotobukiya. And again, I got another one of those packets back there. And here's my badass shelf. Two of my favorite in all of anime. Vegeta being number one. We got Shenron, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Final Flash, Gatling Gun. And then I got the two American manga back there. First one, and then the time skip. Then that's my Japanese 3DS One Piece limited edition. Back there I got the Japanese versions of those covers. We got Zoro. And then we got the Thousand Sunnies. So Vegeta's my all-time favorite anime character, and Dragon Ball Z ain't even in my top 20 best anime. I'll give it like 21, 22. We got my Fairy Tail shelf. This is new since my last room tour, I think. This Lucy was happy. And then another anime shelf. Just some of my favorite characters from each anime that I love. Nobody's made a Lust statue. I really want a Lust statue. Again, another one of all my favorite animes. Try to have representation from each. Still need a Death Note. I would like Light. He's my favorite character from that series. And I need Hisoka. He's my favorite character from Hunter x Hunter. That's actually my first 1/4 scale statue, Mai. Alright. Now on to the Maji cases, and I will take these covers off so you don't have glare. Alright, so the first cube, we got Darkseid and Thanos. This is a Mother Box, New 52 version. Cosmic Cube. These are life size. We got a graded card here. Another graded card of them fighting. And another graded card. So these are from the same year. This Darkseid Thanos, that's why I got those. And this is the Exum Studio Thanos. Did a review on that if you guys want to check it out. This is the very disappointing Sideshow premium format. I still gotta do a review on that one. So this is what the display looks like. I think they pair super well together. Love the way that came out. Here's the next display. So we got the gold Thanos coin, old school. Really like it. And then we got Darkseid old school gold coin. This is the only 1/10 statue I could find, so this is Snyder version, I know. And this is a 1/10 Kotobukiya. There go some switch out heads. And then this is a 1/5 Thanos by Sideshow. Really good job Sideshow did. And then this is my current favorite Darkseid statue now that I got it repainted. This is their Sideshow maquette, I think. So this one is super cheap on Sideshow because the paint's so crappy on it they couldn't sell it. So it's on sale with free shipping. So definitely if you're a fan of the character, the sculpt can't be beat. Just, you gotta find somebody who can repaint it or if you can paint it yourself. So I paired these together because I like how he's got the Justice League destroyed and he's got the Avengers destroyed. And then here's the next cube. This is from Justice League, the animated series. This is from one of those mystery boxes. This is a garage kit somebody built. And this is Tweeterhead. This is 1/6. Amazing piece. Million switch outs, very limited run. Love it. This is Exum Studios. Rebirth Darkseid. Also very good. Oh, and then up here is the Pop collection. Nothing but Darkseid and Thanos. Well, those are only 2 Thanos. Rest is, every Darkseid Pop ever made. I'd like to get some prototypes or something. If anybody has a in on that, let me know. And then here's another cube. So start off with the Hot Wheel Pop, Soda Pop, Boom Bust. This coin came with the XM statue. Hero Click, Eagle Moss chess piece, Diamond Select PVC, Art Asylum, my first Thanos statue, and my favorite Thanos statue, Bowen, Museum Pose. Back there's Melty Beads that a friend made for me. This is another Eagle Moss, a big Darkseid statue. DC Direct statue, first Darkseid statue I've ever gotten. Diamond Select, awesome statue. PVC, but it looks great. It's pretty heavy too. Then we got Comic Pop, Hot Wheel, Soda Pop, DC Direct Bust, Darkseid Coin, Hero Clicks, Eagle Moss chess piece. I'm kind of hating that the Thanos is ranked higher. He's a queen. Thanos is, Darkseid's only a rook, I think. Okay. Here goes the next display. So this is I tried to sort it out. So the left side's all the Japanese versions of these characters, and the right side's the American. So back here we got Power Girl Japanese, Shoujo, Supergirl, Zatanna, Wonder Woman. They came out with a better Wonder Woman, but I just stuck with this one. I didn't want to replace it or have two. Starfire, the best one in the series. Psylocke, the best Marvel one they ever made. Another Psylocke I had to get to. Scarlet Witch, Catwoman, Mira, and then Superman's DC Direct, Wonder Woman. And then here goes the American versions. Adam Hughes, that's based off of. Michael Turner, Adam Hughes, that's based off that cover I showed you that I had hanging. Adam Hughes again. And Adam Hughes Starfire. Then down here we got the big boys. Prime 1, Injustice, Darkseid. All his switch outs down there. I did a review on this if you guys want to check it out. And then again, there goes more of those packets. You can see them. Take out it gets real humid where I am, so. And then here is New 52 Darkseid. Beautiful piece. Did a review on this too. There goes switch out head. And then the Jim Lee limited edition art print back there. And then here goes the One Piece. These are all Mega House. My favorite statue company. They don't just make One Piece, they make or they made at least, other animes. Alright, so I got the OG crew. The Zoro right here is my top 5 favorite statues ever created. The sculpt is perfect, the paint is perfect. Got a little Chopper. And then we move into the 2 years later. We got Chopper with his cotton candy. Got my Sniper. Got Usopp. Jinbei, one of my all-time favorite characters, man. If you know, you know. Frankie. Brooke. Sanji. Tobacco is wacko, kids. Don't copy Sanji. Okay. We got the Shiji Bukai here. I added that little tornado. He didn't come with that. That's from a Red Tornado action figure. Doflamingo. Mihawk. And the best one in the series, I think. Gecko Moria. I don't know if you can see the detail on his teeth and face. The amazing sculpt and paint. Boa Hancock. This is the first statue I got from Mega House, and this is what got me addicted. We got the little treasure chest of diamonds that I put here. Jinbei. And the Paw Paw fruit user. Bartholomew Kuma. And down here, we got just extra characters that don't fit into the crews or themes. So we got Anel, one of my favorite villains ever in the series. And all those lightning effects I added, Tamashii Nations made those lightning effects to put on other action figures. Yeah, so Mega House really dropped the ball there. They released the God of Lightning with no lightning effects. We got Perona, one of my favorite girls in One Piece, from my favorite arc. Come at me, haters. My favorite arc is Thriller Bark. And then we got Blackbeard, when he has both devil fruits. Spoiler alert. And we got me in the One Piece series. If you know, you know. Bardo. And then this is a One Piece ship, Thousand Sunny, that I put these. Drink. These are supposed to sit in your drinks. These little One Piece characters. I think they fit really well on there. That'll turn out cute. Shirahoshi, one of the ancient weapons. And Boa Hancock, probably the best statue ever made of her. So I had to get this one. And then there's a little Mary I built. Alright. Next display here. We got my items of power. And then overflow of DC hero figures. DC villain figures. I'd open it to get the glare, but I'm scared they'll fall over. They fall over easily. There goes my Mr. Mind. I can't get him to stand anymore. And then my 80s nostalgia corner. That's the first Godzilla I ever got. Imperial Little Godzilla. Loved Hogan when I was a kid. Until Undertaker came out. Then Undertaker became my favorite. That's my original first Darkseid toy I ever got. It was a Burger King cup. I got all 4 cups. And that's why it's all banged up. I used to play with it. That's my original Spider-Man from Secret Wars. That's my original Superman. But the He-Man and Lion-O I had to buy in my adult life because my mom gave them away to charity. Same with this Optimus Prime. That's a re-release. And this Voltron's also a re-release. It's not the original. My mom gave all those away. So not a lot lasted. First Vegeta I got in the early 90s. Alright. Now I'm going to go over the next Magi case. Alright, so I took the covers off. See, there's no glare now. This is my DC. Love for DC. We got the Superman Call to Action. Greatest Superman likeness I've ever seen. Love the symbol. That's the way it should be. It's not sticking out. It's into his suit. There goes the other portrait. Clark Kent. Did a review on this. Amazing statue. One of my favorite statues and characters, the Spectre. This is a Flash versus Grodd, although it doesn't look like Grodd fared too well. And this is a Iron Studios Darkseid vs. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman looks horrendous. The Darkseid looks pretty good. The Parademon looks spot on. We got Batman versus Joker. Very cool. DC Direct. Superman versus Darkseid, the original release. We got Alex Ross inspired Martian Manhunter. Oh yeah, and this is inspired by Michael Turner yet again. These are Jim Lee inspired statues by DC Direct. And this is a Superman coin. Eagle Moss Doomsday. And then the best comic book representation of Deathstroke ever, made by Iron Studios, 1/10. Love it. Based off Ivan Rios' art. Oh yeah, so is this one. He's like their in-studio artist they base his stuff off of. For some reason, the 1/10, so is this. And the 1/10, the detail's amazing. It's better than their 1/6 over there. I don't know how they do it. It's amazing. This one has a switch out head over there. And then this is by Hallmark also. So you see a lot of Hallmark in here. Superman statue. Based off Dan Jurgens. And George Perez, Wonder Woman. And then these are based off Adam Hughes. These are little busts made by DC Direct. We've got Zatanna. Starfire. Big Berta. She needs to get more statue love. And Wonder Girl, Donna Troy. Alright, next is my Marvel display. Mostly Bowens. I got the little Marvel 3D print sign there. So we got, I think, the best Thor ever made. By Bowen. Hulk, Savage Hulk. Silver Surfer. A real Silver Surfer. He's not chromed out, he's actually silver. We got, this is Horizon model Spider-Man. Love it. Got this way back in the early 90s. This is my favorite mutant. That's a hero, Colossus. And then one of my favorite Marvel characters, The Thing. Oh, Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel hero. Then probably, these are all my favorite Marvel heroes right here. But Spider-Man's number one. And then my favorite Marvel villains besides Thanos, because Thanos is number one. Got Bowen Galactus. Bowen Doom. This Doom can't be beat. Bowen Juggernaut. Bowen Magneto, my favorite version that Bowen has. He's done a few. And then I need to get Bowen Venom. This is not Bowen, this is Art Asylum. Just got this as a placeholder because I love Venom. I needed some kind of rep in my collection. That's what I went with. Alright, now I'm going to go over the art that I have around here on the walls and stuff. So it's a gigantic, massive Darkseid vs. Galactus promo poster. That right there is a box from, I forgot who. Mezco? That's a Superpowers art print. Let's see if I can get a better view going this way. This is a Michael Turner. Signed by the colorist, not Michael Turner. And this is a artwork from, it's original artwork done by, he's a famous Ninja Turtles artist. There goes his signature right there. So this is one of a kind that he did. I love Intrigan, I love Darkseid, and I love Cosmic Odyssey, so I just had to get this when I saw it. Cross-hatching. And this is a original done by Jack Kirby. This is an art print. They made 500. That's signed by Jack Kirby's son. And that is an original art. I don't know who made that. There goes the artist right there. And then this is an animation cell from Darkseid's first appearance in Superman the Animated Series. They sold those at the Warner Brothers store, which I was too little when they had those stores. but now they sell for a lot on the aftermarket. This is a Jack Kirby art, not the real one. I don't know what this is. Not sure if that's his real signature, but somebody made this. And I'd like to take it to an appraiser, see what the hell it is, or art history. Another Michael Turner. And another one. And then this, I don't know who the artist is on this, but it's amazing. I found this print on eBay. And it's signed by the colorist, not the artist. And then here goes my cards, some of them. So I got my DC favorite villains and favorite heroes. And then I got the crossovers right here. And then my favorite villains and Marvel heroes. And then this right here, this Darkseid art is done by the guy who created it. His name's right there if you can see it. Darkhawk in Marvel Comics. Thought that was a great piece. And then here goes another animation cell. This is from Superman the Animated Series. An episode where he finally confronts Darkseid. Fights him. This animation cell right here is from the Burger King Cup commercial. This is a scene from there. This, dang the glare. This one under here is, I'm trying to get rid of that glare. There we go. This is from the Super Friends cartoons when Darkseid appeared in the Brainiac episode. And then right here we have Hobby Lobby find. This is a canvas art. This is a hat my friend got me. This is the throne that came with the Darkseid Lex Luthor. And then here is the Darkseid collection. I got a detailed video of this. If you go watch my Every Darkseid Toy Ever Made video. I'll just go over it briefly here. So I have the world's largest collection of Darkseid memorabilia. But Guinness is giving me the runaround. They told me to take pictures of everything and send it to them, and then they kept telling me I didn't have enough. They said I need to get up to 1,000, which 1,000 Darkseid memorabilia does not exist. So I had to start counting comic books. So I took a picture of all my comic books, got to over 1,000, sent it to them. They're like, okay, now make a video of you and 2 other people counting everyone and make a spreadsheet of every single piece. So I haven't done that yet. I don't know if I will. Because getting those comic books together. Because Darkseid, you know, he just doesn't have a series of comics there. He appears in everyone else's series. So they're scattered throughout all my thousands and thousands and thousands of comic books. Alright. This is a Superman vs. Darkseid windsock. This is some more swords. Cobra. And over there is like a Highlander type sword. It's a real one. Then we got some more action figures. This is the DC Hero shelf. This is a mixture between DC Direct and Mattel figures. We got the villains. DC villains. So these are all Superman's villains I got together. Then Wonder Woman's villains. Teen Titans villains. Flash villains. Batman villains. Got Starro back there. He's hard to see. Giganta. This Poison Ivy and Two-Face are 2 of the best to me. Amazing sculpts. Love this Black Manta. This is my favorite Joker. This is the Mattel one. My favorite Bane. Favorite Catwoman. Alright. Then we got Marvel. That Green Goblin is phenomenal. Marvel Select. So it's a mixture of Marvel Select and Marvel Legends. Marvel Select Venom, Marvel Select Juggernaut. Got the cosmic villains over here. Mephisto, Terrax, Thanos, Death, Annihilus. Doctor Doom, I upgraded. Used to have the OG one, but this one looks so cool I had to upgrade it. Because he's my second favorite Marvel villain. We got Apocalypse, which who everyone thinks is Darkseid. Alright, and then we got the heroes. So we got the Avengers. Favorite Hulk toy. Favorite thing. And then right here I tried to do a little Illuminati. And then that goes into the X-Men. And then there goes the cosmic ones. That Watcher is incredible. Marvel Select. Alright. And I think that's it for this tour. Oh wait. Gotta go through these up here. Ben Cooper Darkseid costume. And Godzilla Bank got at Hobby Lobby. And my super premium Bandai Godzilla. He's 2 feet tall. And then this is a silver card of Darkseid from Snyder cut. Limited to only 10. Got number 4 out of 10. And then these are all my Superpowers Darkseids. My DC 3D printed sign. Yeah. All different versions. Alright, that's it then. So my next video, if it's not a review of one of these old statues, it'll be when the Magic cases come in to replace these. Or I might do, like I said, a coin video. We'll see. Alright everybody, thanks for watching.